Hey guys, how's it going? We are going to be taking care of a few more things to prep for the greenhouse today. Brent was already in the back alley cleaning up our entire mess when we took down the chicken coop. It had to come down and we threw everything just kind of over the fence. We have a back alley. Nobody drives past the alley or drives down the alleyway. And our fence is set back a couple feet, so we use it kind of like to store some things sometimes. Like we've got a pile of gravel back there, and then when we do projects like this and we need somewhere to be able to just kind of throw over some stuff, we just throw it over the fence and then we're good to go. So the plan today is to finish taking care of that pile. It sounds like Brent's already done a huge chunk of it. And then we have a concrete pad that we have to break up. And I have a couple more plants to move so that way we can get going on the greenhouse, which is so exciting because these guys are going to be here any day now. So let me turn the camera on. I'll show you guys where we're at. I actually have to go out the front door and walk all the way around to be able to go help Brent with this. Actually, I might take down a couple of these fence boards. So this area here was the vegetable garden, and then this year it was going to be the cut flower garden, and now it's going to be a greenhouse. And we had our chicken coop that was taking up this entire area. We threw everything over the fence. Brent's already over here. How's it going?
All right. How you feeling?
It looks like he's already gotten most of that taken care of, which is crazy because there was a lot over there. So we do have a concrete pad that we have to remove because we poured a concrete pad in the chicken coop. So we will remove that today also. And I'm not going to take down these giant dirt piles because the guys are coming in with huge equipment and they're just going to be able to just like plow it down with their equipment. So we're going to leave that. And then we do have to take down this fence right here. And there's a post right here. And that's not going to be enough room for them to be able to get their equipment in. So we're going to have to take out this post, which is fine. We have to take down the fence because they can't get their equipment down. And we want to be able to move the fence backwards a little bit. We decided, yeah, it's great to be able to store some stuff back there and not see it. But we're going to put the fence where it actually belongs. And then anything that needs to be stored, we'll actually be able to store behind our shed, which is right here. We have a little tiny bit. I think we've got about maybe 2 feet behind the shed. And we would like to be able to just have all of the space behind the shed. And then everything is within our fence line and we don't have to worry about it. So the plan will be to rebuild this back fence and put it where it actually belongs. And then we can actually paint the fence. So plan for today is to finish that in the back, remove concrete pad. And Brent doesn't know this yet, but since we have a trailer that we've rented, I think that I want to convince him to go pick up mulch with me later today. We'll see if I can convince him because it would be so nice to get all of these beds mulched. Fingers crossed.
Oh, the battery died.
Dead battery. So here is the back of our fence, and we ended up facing the back of our fence because we didn't want to have the boards exposed, the 2x4s, and have people like be able to climb up it. So we did face the back of our fence, and we will probably keep it faced just for safety reasons and whatnot. But the fence is going to come back a couple feet, so you can see where the fence line belongs. It belongs, hold on, I'm trying to make it, okay, my finger's in the camera. And I'm sorry, it's so the sun doesn't blind you guys. Our fence belongs here. And so we're going to take this fence and we're gonna move it all the way back. So that way we just have the fence where it actually belongs instead of being back this way. And I mean, you can see we use all of this for like storage and whatnot. So we'll make it so that the fence is proper, in the proper space. So I guess I should stop yapping now and help him. Okay, we got everything loaded up into the trailer. I did come through and I weed eated because we are gonna have the fence moved back. So I was like, I might as well weed eat really quick. Trailer is so full and we still have the concrete pad to do. So this is going to be a 2-load thing. And we did decide not to pick up mulch because we'd have to dump the mulch in the alley and we want to move the fence. So then the mulch would be in the way, or we'd have to dump it in the alley and then tear the fence down, which the mulch would still be in the way for that. And then we'd have to come in and move it in. And I don't think we have enough time to dump the mulch and then mulch all the beds before the guys come to help build the foundation for the greenhouse. So we decided we were going to wait till after the foundation is built, then we'll just rent a trailer, and then we will go ahead and take the fence down. And then when we take the fence down, then we can just dump the mulch right behind the greenhouse, and then we can come with wheelbarrows full of mulch, and then it's not in the way at all. The fence will already be down. Kind of a bummer because we already have the trailer, but luckily the trailers are super affordable to rent. How much did we pay for this one? It was $26 to rent the trailer, where I think it's like $100 or $120 delivery fee if we have the company come and drop everything off. So we'll go ahead and we will just re-rent a trailer for $26 when we're done building the foundation. Okay, we are back home. It was $46 to dump all of the wood. We've taken the fence down now, and so we're at like $80, $82 I think is what we're at for the trailer. And then the dump fees, which we still have another dump fee that we're gonna have to do because now we got to pull out the concrete slab. We couldn't get it out. Well, we could get it out, we just didn't get it out because the trailer was already full. So now Brent is taking down the fence. We're gonna take down this post, and then we're gonna take down that panel right there, and then we will remove the concrete slab. So here we go. We are back from the dump. It's the very end of the day, and we have decided to lay out the greenhouse. So I'm going to tell you, we went to the dump. We did 2 loads. One was all of the lumber from the chicken coop, and then the second was the all of the cement, and there was some other lumber and just a few other little random things. That was like $90 or something like that. $86. $86 plus the $26 plus, I want to say it was like $41 or something like that. I don't know, just to get rid of everything. Worth it. We have the fence down now, but we have this like fake fence up. So it's this like super plastic fence, and then we decided to frame out the greenhouse, and we have moved it and moved it and moved it and moved it multiple times. I don't even know how many times. I've kind of lost count. Let me turn the camera around. I'll show you guys, because I think it's gonna be good. Pretty permanent decision. Kind of scares me. Here is what we are thinking. You can see the doors, you can see the foundation laid out. We will have about 17.5 feet behind the greenhouse of garden space, and I'm going to kind of call that my little secret garden. It's going to be my hidden garden. We haven't fully nailed down what we want to do back there, but it's going to be a secret garden. And then originally the greenhouse was going to go flush up against this metal edging here, and we have decided to scratch that. When it was there, it was gonna, let me show you what you would look out to. That's what I didn't love. And then also I was thinking it's gonna be at like this like weird, actually would have been at an angle, so you mostly would have literally walked up directly to a corner of the greenhouse, and I didn't love that. So now moving it back further and angling it more has worked. Originally I wanted to be able to walk behind the greenhouse and the fence. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not possible. We can't go over further because we have water and electrical, and these guys have to dig down. But let me show you guys the view that I wanted to change. So looking out, this would have been the view from the greenhouse, from the doors. I'm standing right where the doors would have been. It's fine. Don't mind that. We are pre-running our irrigation after it already ran because we're testing some things. So the fountain is overflowing. It normally doesn't do that, I swear. This would have been the view. It's a good view. It's not the best view. Let me show you what this view will be. So this will be the view from the door now. Now you get to see the whole garden from the door, and that's just so much better. I don't know, you can actually look out and you can see the aviary straight across. You can see the fire pit. You can see the whole garden. I just think that this is way better. Hopefully it's the right decision. We'll see what happens. They start doing the foundation tomorrow, which is crazy for me. It's super insane, super scary. I'm very, very excited about it. Foundation is happening. This is crazy. It's very, very exciting to happen. Anyways, let me come back in the morning and we'll do maybe a little bit of planting because cleanup's not anything exciting. So we'll do a little bit of gardening tomorrow. I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay, it's actually a bit later in the evening now, and I have 6 of these. I picked these up the other day at Home Depot. They are $7 each. This is a stone crop or a sedum called Stone Creech, and this one looks like it gets like little teeny tiny pink flowers, and I love the habit of this. I think it's so cute. I love how tightly growing this one is. I think that looks so nice, and it'll be a beautiful ground cover. So I picked up 6 of these. Now I'm wishing that I didn't, and I wish that I had picked up 8, 9, 10 of them. I have got a couple spots that I just kind of want to like tuck these guys into. I really, really like this. I love this color. It's like a beautiful, like, it's a very dark green, but it has like a slight cast of blue in it. And I think it's really pretty. These guys have been well watered in. I'm literally like dripping wet, but I've got 2 spots that I'm going to tuck them in. I've got 6 in total. So I'm going to do 3 and 3. There's a bee. Distraction. I've got 2 spots that I want to do 3 and 3, and I think it'll be perfect. Hopefully they kind of just like spread out, take over a little bit, and then I think I'm also going to cut back that lemon coral sedum because it's making me angry. I don't like it, and everyone was saying if I cut it back it will do better. So I'm going to cut the lemon coral sedum back, and these ones, if these ones bloom, I won't be mad because it'll be a cute little like pink bloom. The lemon coral sedum, I was growing it because I specifically wanted it to be this chartreuse green. I had no clue that it bloomed. It's a sedum, of course it blooms. Let me show you where I want to put these. So I'm thinking I'm going to do 3 of them right here. So I'm kind of thinking like, we'll put 3 of them, ignore the Bermuda grass. We'll go like, just kind of like 1, 2, 3. Let these guys just kind of like fill out the edge right here, right up against it. And then the other 3 I want to put over in this bed. I'm kind of thinking that I'll just go in with 3 of these guys, just kind of like 1, 2, 3, just kind of like, maybe I should spread them out a little more. 1, 2, 3, and then I can go with something kind of like low growing right here. I don't know. I want them in this bed. I think I would really like them being in the front of this bed. Maybe I'll go with like, oh gosh, Robbie. I'm gonna go with the trio. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're gonna do. It's just a little trio of those guys right there. And then this is the lemon coral sedum, and I want to cut this back. It's making me angry. I'm so annoyed by it. There's flies on it. Why is there a fly on it? It's not doing what I thought lemon coral sedum does. I thought lemon coral, I didn't know it flowered. Maybe I should have done better research. I was so excited about it. But I'm going to just literally hack it back in half. That's what a lot of you guys said to do, is just give it a haircut, hack this thing back, and then it will be green, and I will cut off all the flowers. I'm a little bit nervous because like the flowers are pretty dense on top. Like, see that? I don't know if there was enough light getting in there, so now I'm kind of afraid these guys might burn. But at this point, I was ready to pull them, so we will try this and see if that works. But I probably won't be growing lemon coral sedum next year. It just wasn't for me. I thought that I would love it. I've seen it in other people's gardens. I've loved it. I've seen it when it's beautiful and it's low growing and it's not covered in flowers and it's beautiful and I love it. I don't love it in my garden. Let's cut that back. Well, Well, it's cut back, that's for sure. I don't know if that looks better or if that looks worse. Yeah. And I'm sure that somebody's gonna be like, Robbie, save all those clippings. You can grow as many more as you want. Babe, I don't know if I want the ones I have. We're not saving any of those cuttings. I constantly tell people, take things out in your garden that you don't love. I don't love them. I really want to love them. I see them in other people's gardens and they're so pretty. Ugh. Okay, we're moving on. If in a couple weeks they don't look better and they look worse than that, I'm taking them out. Just a forewarning. That is gonna be so good right there. My goal eventually is to start having some plants like growing in the gravel, like underneath pots and things like that. So the sedum, I would love if it started like spilling over the edge and everything. That's gonna be so pretty over there. And then I cut back the lemon coral sedum will go this way. I mean, that just from here already looks better and makes me hate it a lot less. So I'm way less mad at that. Might have been being slightly dramatic. I'm hoping that it does coral. I'm hoping that it does color back up and get the beautiful color that it does have. We will see though. I'm still not attached to it. I feel like I could find something better to go right here and find something to go here. I just feel like I could find something better for this area. So I'm not fully attached to lemon coral sedum, but I am giving it a second chance. And then behind me, oh my gosh, look how good it's looking. Oh, I need to fill in holes. I would like to find some more annuals to go there. It's a little late on annuals. These guys, I planted this one right up against the metal edging. Kind of wish that I'd moved these ones right up against the metal edging because like I said, the goal is to get things to grow over the metal edging and things like that. Like, I mean, you look at right here, this is the Lemon Perfection Nepeta. I love this Nepeta. It is so gorgeous. It's cascading over the metal edging, which is what I wanted. The bees love it. It's so pretty. My goal is to get this sedum to kind of fill this little area out right here. I think it's going to be very pretty with some like reddish flowers. And then maybe I should go pick up a couple more. Pick up like one for right there and one more for right there. Really fill in the holes. I would also love if I could just take this plant and if it would be one that I could just kind of tuck in where there's a random hole. So like right over there, there's a random hole. Let's just tuck one of them in right there. I want to see how this grows though, how it performs for me, because if it does what lemon coral sedum did, I don't want it. But I love the habit of this and I really love the color of it. But eventually I want my garden to look like this. Like this is Blue Star Creeper. My goal was to have baby tears planted here, but I think I got a mislabeled plant, and this is clearly blue star creeper. They look so similar. Blue star creeper though has this mounding habit, but I'm not mad at it. I just wanted something that grew flat to the ground, which blue star creeper mounds, and baby tears grows flat to the ground. But either way, it's still so pretty, and I'm actually really in love with the blue flowers, with the blue flagstone. Such a happy accident. I'm gonna pull this weed. Eventually, these guys will grow and take up the entire space, and they'll fill out the entire ground, and weeds won't be able to grow. I mean, look at just right there. All I did was I took little pieces. I bought one flat from Home Depot, shoved some little pieces in here, and they've all kind of grown together. I've got an overhead sprinkler there and an overhead sprinkler there that just kind of sprays everything, and they get water, and they're so happy. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it because greenhouse starts tomorrow. Not the build, well, technically the build, but the foundation starts tomorrow, which is so exciting. A day that I never thought would happen. I never even dreamed of owning a greenhouse because it was not something. Oh, there's a flock of geese. I get so distracted. I'm turning into an old bird person. I never dreamed of having a greenhouse. It was never something that I thought would ever actually happen. And so the fact that it's happening is just kind of like a surreal thing. It doesn't feel like it's actually happening. So once it starts, then maybe it'll feel real. I don't know. Are you guys like that? I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for visiting our garden. Thanks for coming along with us for the cleanup and getting a little bit of stuff planted. I will see you all for the most exciting video tomorrow when the greenhouse starts. Bye, guys.